closing ceremony of Cannes International Festival for Short Movies took place at Hanager Theatre at Cairo Opera House, entitled Lens, Rifle and Grain.
The closing festival today concerns mainly the distributing the awards of the winners in the festival for short films. Okay, we're going to distribute the awards for several countries, like for example Spain, like for example Argentina, and Egypt is one of again the countries that are going to take the awards, Oscar awards, in the festival.
Number of participating films reached 64 films between short narrative documentaries and animation. 22 Arab and European countries have been participating in this festival.
My movie is called The Murderer. I'm the director of the movie. The movie talks about a person who has two different identities, but he's the same person. He's a cop, and then in the middle of the movie, his partner starts to feel that he is a murderer. So when he gets to the climax of the movie and he feels that that this is the guy, the cop kills him, the murderer.
And finally, the festival honors a lot of artists. Among them, Mahmoud Yassin, Saeed Saleh, Ahmed Abdel Waris, and the singer Samah Yusri. Reporting for Nile International, this is Sahar Talawi.
Welcome back. You're still watching Nile Cruise. In this segment, we're speaking about an annual international festival for short and documentary films named Cannes, that is organized by Arabic and Egyptian Union for Culture, Media and Arts in Cairo. The festival aims at rooting this important art by establishing an annual meeting for all cinema work public figures and their creative arts. Cannes Festival's third round was held under the auspices of Dr. Mohammed Sabr Arab, Minister of the Culture, Dr. Osama Kamal, Governor of Cairo, Artistic Creativity Center, Cairo Opera House. It was held from the 21st to the 26th of October with the participation of 20 different countries. And joining me is Dalia Ahmed. She's the PR manager for the Cannes Festival. Thank you for joining us, Dalia.
Thank you.
And also Fouad El Sherbini, the director who also participated in this festival and also have a number of works that we'll be speaking more about. Thank you very much for joining us, Fouad.
Thank you.
Now, first, let's start with you, Dalia, and if you can give us a briefing about this festival. And its name is very close to an international film festival.
Yes.
So we get confused, Cannes and Cannes. So if you can give us a briefing more about this festival.
Well, the name of Cannes, came from camera, and also we give it as a half of camera because we give a chance for the director or actors. They can have a movie and short movie with a half a camera. That's the why of the name of Cannes.
Yes, so it's like a short activity,
short,
which represents the strength of the work, because usually to send a message and to impress someone in a short documentary is not an easy task.
Yes, exactly.
So if you could give us more briefing about the festival itself, how many countries are joining, how was it held? And
well, it's about 22 countries participated with us in the festival for the third round. With 75 films we have this with many countries, of course, like Spain, Iraq, Morocco, and Jordan, Australia. I don't want to forget Emirates, of course. Yes. Many countries, Arab and Europe.
And how was the competition between them within the? How was the works?
It was like we want to give all the chance for the actors and the directors for the movie, but the winner of the first position was France, sorry, Spain, with the movie One of My Apple Eye, and this movie was really amazing. That's why we chose it at the first position, for the first position.
And usually, do you have like bright young people joining this festival, or is it like other also well-known directors and actors joining this?
Some of them, they are, others unknown. So we give chance for all, anyone they can.
But the majority is like bright youth.
Yes,
try to.
Yeah, because it's a very new idea for the short films to have a festival for the short film is a very new idea.
Yes.
So this is the idea of the festival.
So Fouad, contributing to this festival, if you can tell us more about the work that you have done for this festival.
I did a movie called The Murderer. The movie talks about a person, he's a cop. He had a problem in his life with his fiancée. She left him. And then after that he had some kind of schizophrenic problem.
Yes.
And he started to be a serial killer, but he doesn't know that he's a serial killer.
So it's just total switch from a cop to a serial killer.
Exactly.
And this is what happens when you live in the stress of Cairo.
Yeah. No, Cairo is beautiful. Yeah. Every place in the world has its problems. Yani.
Yes, definitely.
You can't live in a perfect world.
Definitely. But to the extent to change a cop to the serial killer.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry I interrupted you. Can you continue?
No, it's okay. Yeah. So, as I was saying, he didn't know that. He's a serial killer at night, and in the morning he's a cop.
Yes.
He has a partner. His partner started to have some leads and started to feel that he has got the murderer or the killer. When the cop feels that, of course it's the other person, it's not the cop himself. He killed his partner at the end of the film.
So it's very difficult to have this, it sounds like a long story, and it's very difficult. How long was the duration of this film?
10 minutes.
10 minutes?
7, sorry.
7 minutes to give this entire story, and to have him at the beginning having troubles with his fiancée and then moving to turn to be a serial killer and leads. How would you fit in all of these in 7 minutes?
The picture was talking more than the words. There was no long conversations between the actors, but the picture itself, he's fighting here, he's doing his work here, he's in his house here, he's remembering his fiancée here. This is what showed what his problem was.
And what were you trying to send? What was the main that you were trying to send from this short film?
The main thing was first of all, some people have strong problems in their lives, and how this can affect their personality. Of course, he didn't know how to how can I say that? He didn't know that he has a problem to solve it. And being lonely is not something good also, because he was lonely. So always being together with someone will make you better, because you will hear he will tell you this is wrong, this is, even if it's not his parents, even if it's his friends, his brothers, and
yes. And how did you enjoy the experience joining this festival with your work, and how did it go?
Well, it was fantastic actually. First of all, it was the first time I entered this festival this year. When I entered the festival, it was very impressive because I did some interviews. I took something that has my name on it. Special thanks for the director Fouad El Sherbini for his movie and participating for the movie. So the whole thing was very, very, very good actually.
Yes, and what we're seeing now on the screen is currently the prizes. If you can tell us more, Dali, about the prizes, who won which categories, and how did it go?
Well, we have many kinds of movie. We have documentaries, films, and we have narrative films, and we have also let me tell you the names of the narrative films. The first position was Spain, The Apple of My Eye, and the documentaries films, the first position was Oni, the film name Oni, from Egypt.
Yes.
And we have, of course, the animations films. The first position was Loneries with John Pablo from Argentina.
Yes. So, and how did you feel that the participants? It's an annual festival, so I believe. How was it different, and how did the participants perceive it this year from the previous one?
Yeah. Well, the second round, we were having 17 countries participating and 2 seminars. But this year, third round, we have 22 countries participated with 75 films, and we have 3 seminars.
Yes.
Yeah. And of course, we honored many actors like Hani Ramzi, Karim Abdelaziz, and Nermin Al-Fai. I don't want to forget anyone, Ahmed Abdel Waris, Noor Al-Sharif, of course.
Yes. That's beautiful. So having these short movies, the beauty of it's short films. So do you have any channels to spread these movies, especially the one that were successful within this festival, to spread them across the social media channels for people to view and learn more about these works?
Well, I want them to know about the most important movie that I can feel it, but doesn't win. It doesn't take any award, Oscar award in the festival. It is The Way. This film, it's kind of narrative films to the director Abdullah Junaibi from Emirates.
Yes.
That we feel it, but it doesn't win with us.
Can you tell us more about the winning movies, the Egyptian winning movies or films?
Well, we have many Egyptian movies. One of them is The Spring for Ahmed, the director Ahmed Abdelrazik from Egypt. He won the 3rd position for the animations films. Also, we have from Egypt, of course, Oni, the 1st position with the director Sally, one of the documentaries films. And we have right or left to director Karim Ada from Egypt, the 2nd position. This is the 3 films from Egypt.
From your experience for being a director, looking at these movies and the films and documentaries, what did you gain in terms of experience? Because looking at other works is definitely a wealthy share of knowledge between directors and even actors.
Yes, of course. The most thing I like to watch, the thing I like to watch the most is how the camera movements are done and the camera angles. I adore this, and the lighting.
Yes.
This is the most thing I gain experience from.
Yes. What other works are you, if you can tell us more about your other works?
Yeah, sure.
That you have done.
I've done 8 short movies, 3 short documentaries, 3 short animated movies. I've done other work also. It's I have a website, fouadelsherbini.com. It has all of my work, and also I work as an assistant director because I was graduated from mass communication.
Yes.
So I did some work like Azama Al Azama video clip of Carmen MBC. I did also some work on OSN channel.
But this is like you aim to go towards movies more, or is it this is your specialization, the short films and documentaries?
No, movies, big movies. Yeah, I like I like the idea of the drama itself.
Yes.
A movie, series, short series, a big series, video clips, anything that has acting and feelings, I like it very much.
Yes.
But of course, I work and sometimes there's not a lot of work in these days, so I work.
It
in
usually
a
happens in
program.
your industry. It's like an ups and downs
Yeah.
peaks. Usually in this industry,
Of course.
definitely.
So sometimes I work in programs or something.
Yes. Moving back to you, Dalia, what is your aspiration for the upcoming festivals for camp?
Well, I hope it will be in a good. We were working, of course, at the teamwork in a very hard and bad situation
Of course,
during
yes.
The last month, of course.
Yes. So the preparation
according to
came
what's
in a very
happening
tough.
at
Yeah.
Egypt. So I hope next year, inshallah, to be more better. So we were very loaded as a teamwork, very few stuff, very few stuff. So it was really hard, but it's interesting, and we were having a target for us to have the festival, and a very big hand for the president of the festival, the director Ala Nasr, to have this target that we have the festival for the third round.
Right, Dalia, I'd like to thank you very much at the end. It has been a great pleasure to have you with us, and also for joining us. It's a great pleasure to have you with us.
Of course, thank you. And I wanted to thank Ministry of Culture. I want to thank Dr. Iman Negmo for her monetary assistance for the festival. She was really helpful. And of course, I want to thank Nile TV for having us today, and the program cast. And finally, I hope and I wish all the best for Egypt and the Egyptians.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And let's move on now to this piece around the theater named The Dream of the Youth.